Yo, 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 YouTube family, what is going on? I am now allowing IG to hop on real quick. What's going on, everybody? Your boy is back at Sunday Night Live. Happy Resurrection Sunday. I'll just be real with you. That's what the whole point of it is. I understand that a lot of other people celebrate it for other different reasons, but the true meaning is resurrection, Jesus Christ. But yeah, happy Resurrection Sunday. Hope everybody had a great day, great time with the family. Um, it is now time to talk about what is going on with a brother. If you guys are on my live stream, I'm live streaming on YouTube. So if you guys want to see majority of this conversation, hop on YouTube and we'll discuss more further in what I have to talk about this evening. So my topic is, what is the problem? What is the problem in the industry? Now, hear me out. Not just what is the problem in the industry, what is the problem when it comes to a few topics when it comes to the barbering industry? And I know we all have different outlooks on certain things, so I would love to know people's different perspectives on, influencers, being a barber or a hairstylist. Like a lot of stuff is, I've seen a lot of posts recently talking about um, you're either a hair cutter or you're a barber. So which one are you? And the whole breakdown of that, right? Then I also want to speak on uh influencers. Like, what's an influencer to you? You get what I'm saying? So I would like to know, what is the problems that you guys see that's going on in the industry, and how can we solve them? What are some things that we can really like get down to the nitty gritty about and really see, like, where do we stand? Like that's important. So whatever direction you guys would like to go first, IG, I'm about to hop off. You know what I'm saying? And get right to the that's what we doing. So now I'm playing. Nah, but IG, I'm about to hop off, get straight into the YouTube live, and we're gonna have this conversation, man. So, like I said, if you guys want to hop on, get on YouTube. All right, let's get it. All right, y'all. So it's just us. So what's going on, Sarge the Barber? Appreciate you here, bro. We in here. He has risen. Amen. Amen. Yes. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Come on, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. A lot of negativity in the barber game. Egos in the way. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Egos in the way. Now, see, that's a lot to unpack. If we was really going to go that route, uh, a lot of negativity in the barber game. Egos in the way. Honestly, if I had to go and really talk about this topic of egos, I think that has a lot to do with people's characteristics, their morals, their values, how they was raised, how some of the things they've seen, some of the things they haven't experienced, stuff like that. Like, I think it's that deep, because a lot of times people get, let's say, if they have some influence, they get a little bit of money. A lot of people think people change. It's not that they change; they're just showing you their true colors, or they're showing you what they emulating from somebody else. So, I mean, that's a big one. It's a lot to unpack. You know what I mean? Like, that's like some real, like, how was you raised type of thing right there. But if you don't know who you are, you will have this problem. I don't care what industry that you're in. If you don't know who you are, you will always have a problem with being a negative person or having something to say about somebody or anything. If you know who you are, then the better, you know, you want to respond to things when it comes out. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot of negativity in the game because a lot of, I'll be honest, I feel like a lot of people hasn't been molded in a way, and to respect the industry in a way where they don't always have to have something negative to say. You know what I mean? If you have nothing nice to say, sometimes it's good to keep your mouth closed. And that's real. But yeah, that's a good one. Toxic influencers, like Polo said, egos gets in the way. Yeah, toxic influencers. Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm really not trying to be that person, but I just like to keep it real on here. We were developed that way in a sense, if you really think about it. Like, you don't become toxic without mixing with some toxicity somewhere in your life. You know what I mean? Like, you are either bred that way, born in that way, in environment that way. Like, there is something about you never been yourself. You didn't know who who you were and the only image you think you have is on social media or whatever, it can get real sticky. You know what I mean? It can get real sticky. Let's see what else we have here. Barbers and hairstylists, at the end of the day, who cares? Let's just cut hair and spread the love. If you're better than me, teach me rather than belittle me. Uh, Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Now, that's true. I'm going to go a little bit further than this, Sarge, because you have people that say barbers and hairstylists. Most people will say that those are the people that took out the time to be licensed. A hair cutter is somebody that's not licensed. How do y'all feel about that perspective of somebody being licensed, somebody not being licensed? Now, I'm also going to throw out there that the fact that if you're in different countries that doesn't need a license, but you still cut hair, you know what I mean? It is different. The law of the land is different in different places. But for here in America, it seems like you need a license for barbering. For those that don't have that, do you feel like how do you feel about that? Do you feel like they should get the uh same rewards, same benefits, or do you feel like they need a push to get their license? Curious. And I'm hold on, let me see something. Can I do this? Is it gonna let me do this? Yes, it is. Boom. Let me pause that. Discard. I wanted to get something real tonight. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times we come on here. I mean, we could talk about clippers and trimmers all the time, but let's see what the problem is, man. I like to solve things. So and I have something to share too. I have something to share. There's a comment on my YouTube, a video I did. There was a comment, and I told them that I was going to share it this evening. So I hope that they're on here. Okay, if we're going that route, then what makes a master barber? Like NY license says master barbers right off bat, even if you just graduated and got your license. Now, see, great question. Sarge the Barber in Pennsylvania, you need 5 years of experience. You need to have your license, barber's license. You need to already have your manager's license, and you have to if you have to have your manager's license. Now, with your manager's license, you need to be under a barber teacher that has a school for 1 year, or you have to have 5 years of experience total to become a master barber. So there's certain credentials to that. To even say that you're a master barber, we're still talking about licensing, right? So that being said, that's like step. That's like there's still a step. Hair cutting, there is no step. It's just I cut hair. So what I'm trying to say is, do they still get the same benefit? Like what qualifies you to be a barber? What qualifies you? If somebody says, you know what, I want to cut hair, and they says I'm a barber, and they got into a shop and it says, I never cut hair a day in my life, but I want to become a barber. How should they go about that? I'm just asking, you know what I mean? I'm just throwing that stuff out there. And Polo, what is no, I'm sorry, Sarge the Barber, what is a toxic influencer? Like when you say toxic, what do you mean? Like in what ways have you seen an influencer be toxic? See this live? Well, I understand that it's Easter Sunday, so some people ain't gonna catch this live, but I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be that many. All right, so I say go to school, fam. Some people say it's a waste of time, but I disagree. You learn the fundamentals. Yeah, I honestly believe you should go to school. And I honestly think that I'm a witness to that. I can attest to feeling like I have not learned all the fundamentals because I went under apprenticeship to get my license. Now, don't get me wrong. I have my manager's license now because I took out the time to really make sure I knew certain things to pass. Don't get me wrong. Um, but if I could have did it all over again and had the opportunity, I honestly would tell. Well, I ain't gonna say if I could do it all over again because clearly this is the way that God wanted me to go. I'll just be honest. But if you had the opportunity to go to a school or to apprenticeship, I would honestly say going to the school is a lot better. Getting yourself used to the barbershop is not that hard. You know what I mean? Because I honestly think that the first question you should ask yourself if you're getting into barbering is, are you a people person? Like, let's be real. You got to be a people person in some way, shape, or form to really be in the barbering industry. If you're not a people person, you know what I mean? If you like that person that's at McDonald's at like 12 o'clock at midnight and they answer it, they asking for what you want, and they be like, what you want? Anything else? Hello, are you there? Like, I didn't make you apply for that job. So why you moving in a way like you don't know how to like speak to people or be with people? You know what I mean? So I honestly think that if you're going to be a barber, you got to be a people person, some shape of you got to be like. And if you're not, then I think you're doing your clients a disservice and even yourself because you're not fulfilling uh, a career that you're happy in. So yeah, let me see where we at. Let me see where we at. Uh, if you go to school and earn that license, then you are a barber. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. I know some people probably don't want to hear this, but how can I say this? That's like, you ready? There's nothing wrong with being homeschooled, right? There's nothing wrong with it, especially if you're getting the right information to get tested and pass. There's nothing wrong with it. You might know stuff that them kids in the schools don't know. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But I will be real. If you are trying to get a job that requires a GED or a bachelor's or an associate's or a master's, there's still some type of qualification that you need to get such thing. If you do not now if you want to get a trade job or whatever like that, well, there's still qualifications. But anything that you do, you just can't wake up one day and say, this is what I'm going to do, and then try to just do it and just think that people should look at you or reward you the same thing as somebody else that took out the time to really invest in it. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm that's where I'm at when it comes to that. I think that a license helps with structure because if everybody just woke up and said, you know what, I'm a barber, like we'll be having some bad haircuts. Not only that, the hygiene, sanitation, bacteria, viruses, like there's going to be a lot of cases that's not going to end up well. So yeah, but let me see what Sergeant Barber got to say. Oh man, don't make me call out some people. Ha ha ha. But you know the ones that are self-absorbed and full of themselves. They sold out in a sense. Mm, yeah, yeah. Nah, I need the names. Like now. I'm playing. I'm playing. Nah, I get what you're saying. But I guess what I'm saying is like, okay, so toxicity is mean that they're self-absorbed and full of themselves and they sold out in a sense. Yeah, I feel like how can I say this? I think it all is built of character. You get what I'm saying? Like if you got into this industry and you didn't know who you were ahead of time, you can get you can get pulled in so many ways. You can get pulled in so many ways. Or if your success story just rampantly came out of nowhere. Um, just let's say a real hit a million and you have some influence and you got big headed, it kind of made you feel like you're somebody instead of already feeling like you're a somebody in the industry. So yeah, fatal, I have returned. What's going on, bro? The thing is with barbering, it's different. Yeah, you are a barber once you get that license, but it's a profession where you learn as you go every day. Yeah, it is a profession. It is a profession. So you have to look at barbering in a professional mindset. To even look at something at a professional mindset, if I say that I'm honestly, I don't think there's no difference between barbering and being a chef, right? So to even call yourself a chef, you have to go through some professional stages in that career in that career to even get to that place. So that being said, is that it could be not the 9 to 5, right? But there's certain things. If it's a profession, you got to start taking this thing in a professional manner. And if that's the case, then there's honestly guidelines of how you get that professional accreditation. So that's how I look at it. Like it doesn't matter what you do. If you mop floors, you know what I mean? If you mop floors, let me ask y'all this. If somebody says, "Hey man, I clean floors." Oh yeah, how much experience you have? 4 years. Okay. Where'd you where'd you learn how to do anything? Oh, from my house. Oh, okay. How'd you learn how to mix the chemicals and everything to make sure it does that? Oh, I just figured it out. Right? Okay, that's one person. The other person says, "Hey, I do floors." Oh, yeah, that's cool. How much experience you have? 2 years. Oh, okay. How'd you know how to mix these chemicals? Oh, I took a class on this and that and this and that, making sure that, I know all the safety procedures, all this stuff, just boom, 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 boom. They both have the same pay rate. Who are you hiring? Who you hiring? Which one you hiring? There's one person that just learned as they went in a sense, and oh, I figured this out. And then you had one that says, I'm gonna take this serious. I took some classes, I have some credits, I have certification. Why can I even say that? Certifications, right? Both of their work looks well in a sense, but one of them, honestly, you're really not sure if it's safe. And I say if you have a family, what if somebody did your couch? One of the guys, his chemicals made your kids have an allergic reaction. The other guy, he went through a guideline making sure that your kids don't have no allergic reactions, making sure that they're not allergic to this and this and this and this because they went through the certain things to make sure they go about their business in a professional manner. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, but it does matter. I don't care what you take serious. Going about it in a professional way is always going to matter. And guess what? The clients will always know who does. Trust me. They always know who takes out the time really to make sure that you're looking out for them. Okay, let's see. Okay. I hate to call people out, but I'm not going to say their name because my wife is going to beat me up if I do. It's like, no, I'm playing. But his clippers are great, but the guy is toxic. Okay. I think the impact of that person does have such of a high and such of a low in the barbering industry. There are some people that really rock with him and some people that's like just nah. You know what I mean? it's few in the middle, but it's real strong of like, yeah, and nah. So I understand that. I understand that. Character does matter. Character does matter. Your license should only be a Your license should only be a pay a fee, take a test like a certification. It shouldn't need school for so many hours. Now, Fatal, I honestly believe that there's a better way for people to get their hours and it shouldn't have to be drawn out for 10 months. But I will have to say that if we are going to shorten it, the times that you come into the shop I mean, coming to the school is going to be like for real. You get what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to do, I would say, let's say 3 to 4 months, 3 to 4 months or 5 months, but it's really intense because I need you guys to understand uh uh sanitation, disinfectant, uh chemicals, hair cutting, tools, all of that stuff, right? If those are the real key things, key components, then if you're going to school and it's 5 months, and I say, hey, look, I need you here from 9 to 5, but I need you to be on your A game. Take it. You gotta take it serious. I don't think it should be 10 months. I'll be honest, 9 to 10 months. It was 1,250 hours for me. So yeah, I understand that. I'm going with the guy who took the classes. He has more experience in a lot of ways. Right. That's right. That's tricky because some things books don't teach, but experience does. That is true, but they will both get it. They will both get the same experience because they're both going to do it. But one has the book knowledge and one of them don't. That's the thing, Polo. That's the only thing. Sometimes the less experience will try harder to prove and just be living off past accomplishments. The key word there, to be honest, is sometimes because not everybody has that same drive. Not everybody has that same drive to do that. The person that's going to make sure that they're a credit or a professional or they're doing all that, you know that they took that, they had to take that serious. It's like somebody waking up one day is like, yo, I really know the body anatomy and stuff like that. I've been studying these books, right? Whatever. And it says, you know what? I'm a doctor. So yeah. To me, I always think that let's say this real thing, let's say this thing really happens. Let's say the barbering and the hair industry, beauty industry, let's say they try to wipe away all licensing, right? Let's say they try to wipe that away. What do you think what do y'all think the barber should do? Like I have a plan in action that I think we should all do, but what do y'all think we should do at that point? You'll be surprised how many people will cheap out and get the other dude. No, there is no cheap out. They're the same price. That's what I'm talking about, Savage. They're the same exact price. So we do have 4 years. The other one had 2 years. One went to school and all this other stuff, and the other one didn't. He just did it. Man, I've seen barber schools online. Okay, so who here's my thing. Hmm. Everybody has a different way of learning, right? Not everybody can how can I say this? Not everybody needs to be a hands-on. Some people just needs to see it and that's it, right? Like that's how I was in math. You show me how to get to solve that problem. That's all I need to see. I'm going home, I'm doing all my homework, and then boom. You know what I mean? But some people need to be very hands-on. So even barber schools online, I don't think that's a problem if that's your learning, if you know that's your way of learning. Um, I don't know the whole process of how they're doing it, but I think some type of accreditation does some type of course class, it does matter. The cream will always rise to the top. Let's play it out. Yeah, yeah. But here's the thing. I don't want nobody to really fail. I don't want people to have to feel like they have to take the short way out. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't take the apprenticeship route because I wanted to. I took that route because I had to. I already had uh all of my what was my funding. Yeah, I already had my financial aid because of I went to school for 4 years and I already completed that and everything. I already had my bachelor's and everything. So when I tried to get my barbering and try to get financial aid, they were like, nah, you used it all up. So if you wanted to do this, it'll cost you about $500 a month. And at that time, I definitely did not have it. So the only way I was able to do it at that time was apprenticeship. Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad. Now you good. Agreed 100%. By the way, math sucks unless it's about money. You stupid. Sarge, math always, always. You everything we do, everything we do got something to do with math, bro. Easy. Most people are lazy regardless of the field they work in. Yes, I think that has a lot to do with experiences, character, and not understanding the true goal of what you're really trying to seek until something smacks you in the face sometimes, right? So let's say uh you taking life easy, everything's all cool, you're really not striving for nothing. You're really not striving for nothing. So let's say you find this special lady of yours and you decide that you want to take her serious. It's like so to the point that like it starts making you think about life. Like, man, I really want to marry this girl one day and I want to have a family, but how can I do that if I approach things like how I'm approaching it? So I really need to get on my P's and Q's, right? So a lot of people they take a lot of things in a more comfortable way due to the fact that the challenges they're not challenging themselves. So that guy finding that girl was he wants to challenge himself to be a better person for her and if they have future kids. So I feel like most times people are lazy or real comfortable because people don't like to challenge themselves. I love challenging myself, to be honest. It sounds crazy because I be reaching up here, man. But if I don't, then what am I doing? If it ain't one, two, three, then it ain't for me. Yo, Sarge, you dumb. Yeah. Fado is right. Most people are complacent and comfortable. Yeah, 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 they are. They are. But why? Why do you feel like people are comfortable? Why do you feel like people don't continue to try to chase after their dreams or try to do something that's impossible that they think that's impossible? Why do we feel like we do that? Like, are we truly comfortable? Challenging ourselves is how we grow. Yes. Yes. That's real. I think a lot of times we're comfortable because we stop caring for the future. We don't care for the future that much. We just so and there's nothing wrong with living in the present because I really think that's where your mind should really be. But you should always be in a place of like appreciate the present. I'm living in the present. I'm gonna do my best in the present. But why are you doing your best in the present? So the next day can be better. So the next day can be better. So the next day can be better. But if you don't have that thought of so the next day can be better, then you just out here, man, and just taking it day by day, just hoping and wishing, getting that lottery ticket, hoping that you make that $988 million. And then what? Did y'all notice that people that when they hit the lottery, they don't stay wealthy. They got the money so called easy and easy come, easy go, right? But nah, I don't want to get too deep in that though, for real, for real. But what is the problem in the barbering industry? We talked about egos. We talk about toxic influencers. What else? What else? What else is something that we have a problem with? Before I get to my thing, because we're gonna get to it. But I just want to see where y'all at. You're right. We live in the now. We live for Instagram and iPhones and the car payments, not for buying a house. If you get my drift, yeah, yeah, yeah. People that say, "Hey, man, what's going on with you?" Same crap, different day. I don't live by that motto. You know what I mean? Every day is different to me. Not everything's the same. Nothing's the same. Yesterday was yesterday. Today's today. And tomorrow's tomorrow. So nothing's literally the same. So But yeah, what else? What else is the problem, y'all? I want y'all to be 100 too. You know what I mean? Like really speak your piece. I'm surprised somebody ain't say clipper prices. But I'm just letting y'all just letting y'all be. Same clipper designs with different batteries. Mm, why is that a problem? So same clipper design with different batteries. So the problem is that the design stays the same. You want something new. Same clipper designs with different batteries. So you feel like barber companies are not, or clipper companies are not being creative. You feel like they're taking the easy way out. I'm just asking. It's human nature to be lazy. Yeah, I feel like it's, as you guys see with even with technology, we like we always like to find an easier way to do things, right? Always in everything, literally in everything. How we eat, how we get dressed, how we watch TV, how we drive the car. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I don't need to drive the car. The car can drive itself. Like, is that a necessity? Somebody was like, yo, I don't need to walk. All I need is two wheels and I'm gonna get a bike. Yo, I don't need a bike. I can drive a car. You know what I mean? I don't need a car. I mean, I need a car, but I don't need to drive it. I don't need to drive on land. I'm gonna drive in the air. I'm gonna teleport. All right, maybe I'm going too far, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, yo, these clipper prices, def annoying, bro. And Wall still ain't giving you a charger stand. Yo, Savage, I'm just to be honest with you. I have a Wall, my A-line trimmer videos coming out tomorrow. I'm mad, I'm mad that you said that. But the price ain't bad. The price ain't bad, but it's definitely coming out tomorrow. But clipper prices definitely being annoying. Hmm. What do y'all think happened? Why do y'all think the clipper prices went up so much? And do you feel like it happened like kind of fast? Back in the day, what was it like 70, 80? I think the Masters at one point was like 110, and that was like on the high end. You know, why do y'all think that it actually went up like double? Like, why do y'all think that is? Yeah, they're the same design, and I feel like they lost creativity. Got you. Got you. Masters are still 130 on Amazon though. On yeah, now they are. Now they are. There was a time where the Masters, the Coreless Masters, you could not find them things under $200. There definitely was a time. I'm kind of hyped for your A-line video. Yeah, it's coming out tomorrow, bro, because there has to be tears. Yes, there is. There's tears in everything, right? There's tears in water, tears in bread, tears in cars, tears in metals. There's tears in everything. But I will say this: it there's tears in everything, but it doesn't always mean that it's respected. You could always see when somebody's trying to get over on somebody. Well, I will hope you can see when somebody's trying to get over somebody. Um, but yeah, there's definitely tears of that. Definitely. Like babe, what's that cup? What's that cup that the Stanley Cup, man. Yo, the Stanley Cup been out. You said it been out. It been out, right? Been out. Just because of 30 years. And just because a lady recorded a video of her car being on fire and Stanley Cup was the only thing that survived. Boom.
Is that how it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Boom. Now, Stanley Cups, I don't know where they were priced at before that, but let me tell you.
Yeah, they were only marketed to men, so they went to
Yeah.
a whole new market.
They went a whole new route. So just even the marketing sometimes can make your tier jump. So they jump. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all have a Five Below right near you, there is a Stanley Cup in there. There's a lookalike for $5. And I know because my daughter has one. And yeah, there's tiers. You get what I'm saying? Like, but there's always people that's going to try to mimic that thing to make sure or make y'all think that you guys are getting the same value. But are you really getting the same value? And then some people will try to be up there, and then you realize, like, wait, your product is not holding up to that price margin. All right, let me see. Bought a TPOB trimmer, and after 1 week, it wouldn't shut off. Had to wait for the battery to die. That's crazy. I never had that happen to me with any clipper company. But I will say this. Uh Sometimes there be small manufacturing things that happen that don't get caught. You would wish they would, but I can't say like everybody had that problem. I didn't have that problem. Like I remember when the Wall Singers came out, cordless, the first edition, there was a lot of people that had the same type of problem with that spring snapping, or yeah, it was snapping. So they had to switch out the material and all of that stuff, right? So when it comes to stuff like this, about the it wouldn't shut off. I mean, that's now if there's a lot of people coming out saying that, then I think it should be addressed. But I think it could just be a defect. Every company is going to have a defect. Like everything that you create doesn't always. If you made a batch of 1,000, doesn't mean that there's going to be like five of them that's like something ain't right with them. It just happens, man. The only Stanley Cup I care about is NHL Go Kings. Facts. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a Penguins guy, so yeah. Like the instincts, are overpriced. Don't at me. Hold on, let me see. Small stuff like the instincts that explode. Well, see, all right. So the instincts, I think I talked about this topic, last two Sundays. But yeah, I honestly think that that was a product that definitely um I'm realizing that it could have been I ain't gonna say could have been, but that it was overpriced. I honestly think they should come out with a new version and sell it at like 169. I honestly think that would get them back in the green. That's what I would do if I was them, but I'm not the market, I'm not sitting at the table or anything like that. But I honestly think that when you have a product like that going for that high and you have certain instances that everybody has seen, you got to make some changes. It might like how can I say this? I think the Rebel, like the Rebel Clipper and the Instincts, I think they should just be at the same level. That's true. I switched Babyliss, low pros, and no issue. Could be defect. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, it could just be a defect. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get into something. And honestly, I couldn't wait to talk about this. I seen this comment earlier today, and I respect it. I respect the comment. There's nothing wrong with what the person said, but I would like to shed some light on some things because I know there's probably a lot of people. There's a lot of people probably feel this way about some of the stuff like YouTubers and what they do, influencers and all that stuff, right? So let me go ahead and get this on here. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see it. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Let me see. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. So this person commented behind my top five uh trimmers. And they said, why didn't the Babyliss Blue FX get into anywhere? Now, before I go any further, let me go ahead and go right here. Before I get any further, the Babyliss Blue FX, that trimmer that literally just came out, I did this video 5 months ago. So I didn't really want to go into explaining that. I'd rather just go live and tell y'all like the Blue FX I don't even have. But anyway, I used it on the Super trimmer that on the same platform as the Low Pro and the TPOB Troll, and it's a monster. I had the Low Pro set, but got rid of them due to the Super set outperformed them in every way. I don't understand how they are charging so much for a set of clippers that isn't all that. Now, that person saying that isn't all that, we have to understand that that's their opinion, their perspective. They're getting away with the Low Pro ones. That's what should have been the ones in the first place. The Low Pros FX should have just been a beginner set at 130, 149. Now, I'm not mad at him talking about the pricing, but when it comes to marketing, battery and stuff, they're going to up it. Like, let's be honest, it's a business. They're going to up the price due to how well they can market a thing and some of the changes they have done. He said, I got them for 130. So for them to be still a 200 plus set is crazy. When you have some places letting the Low Pro FX1s go at set for 270, 2 plus is crazy. When you have some places letting the Low Pro FX1s go as a set for 270, the snaps shouldn't even be on the market. Also, this needs to be said from a lot of YouTubers that have that type of influence. Now, before I go any further, the snaps, I don't know if y'all seen my concise review on the snaps, but see what I said about the snaps. I didn't really see much of a difference when it came to the snaps. Their price drastically dropped due to the new battery that came out. But that's what happens with certain products, right? We can go to a clothing store. There was something that was like, I go into Express. I like the store Express. They have stuff that's like worth $400, like a suit, a jacket, right? But I'm be honest, your boy is not paying $400 for a jacket. I'm gonna wait, find that bad boy at Express Factory Outlet, go to the half off clearance rack and get that thing for $90, right? So I'm not going to be like, oh, it was never valued at 400 at that time in that season. It was. Some things are valued in certain seasons. We got to be real with this. This is in any industry. Some things are valued in different seasons. Some things hold value like way after this season, like way after they came out. Like Jordans are one of those things that you can buy it right now for 270, and in 6 months it is worth $500. So certain industries, of course, they know that their price is going to go down. So they're going to try to get the max from the beginning. That's real. You get what I'm saying? Like I have a Sony right here, the camera. This Sony, when it first came out, it was priced at what? 800, $900, maybe 1,000. Now you can find it $600, $700. So there are some things that's going to do that. And in the barbering industry, we gotta stop. I ain't gonna say we gotta stop acting, but we gotta realize the business side of things. Because when you're all you think about is the price, and it's just to either stay the same or it should have never been that price. And it's real. All right, so I'm gonna finish it out with this. The snap shouldn't be even on the market. Also, this needs to be said from a lot of you YouTubers that have the type of influence. They see and know what y'all say, but y'all won't say anything because of free stuff. Like the customers say is always right most of the time. Okay, so I wanted to take my time at the end with that one, right? And here's why. I respect this comment. Yeah, I respect it so much that I wanted to go live about it. Um, when somebody says that people know, understand, or see these things, some people don't. You got people. You have certain ambassadors that really rock with that company and really like all of their products. Trust me, I know some of them. And the fact that you might have a different perspective doesn't mean that everybody feels the same way as you. That's why I always say, my opinion, my concise review, this is what I would do. You don't have to take that information and run with it. You don't have to. But if you chose to and you didn't like the if you didn't like it, like I like heavier clippers and trimmers. I like my stuff to have weight. But if you like stuff that's light, then most likely the stuff I like, you're not gonna like. The only thing that I like light for real right now is the sabers. You know what I mean? But if you're like, oh nah, I don't like them because they feel like a toy. Okay, that's up to you. But another thing is this: when let me see, let me get back to this comment. They see, but y'all don't want to say anything because of free stuff. Now, I cannot speak for anybody but Concise the Barber. There is never a time where I honestly had anything given to me just for free. It doesn't work like that. There is nobody that sees me just walking around and there's a brand or a company that says, "Hey, you look like somebody I want to give free stuff to." They don't do that. Um, which what happens is that you put in the work. You put in the work to get stuff sent to you, or you put in the work, be about your business. They want to send stuff to you. You send them a media kit and say, "This is what I charge for a video, and it has to be unbiased, and I'm able to say what I like to say about it." So there's ways. Um, how can I say this? There's tiers. You can buy stuff and do reviews on them. I have done that for a very long time before anything has been given to me. But if anything was given to me, it's because I've earned that. It's not because I got something just for free. I developed relationships with people and I communicated with them and we just talked. And sometimes things happen that way. So nothing free really just happens. Nobody's just giving you anything just to give you anything. And I see that a lot of people that watch YouTubers think that way. But that's not the case. Like y'all do realize like this person does have a YouTube channel, which means that they have to do something other than cutting hair. They have to record, they have to edit. If they're not editing, they're charging somebody to do that. They have to do that. Like there's so much more into there's so much more into this than what you guys are just seeing, thinking that it's just like, oh, they're just getting free stuff. Man, I wish I could. I wish I could just get free stuff and I don't gotta do like there's nothing I just gotta do and just cut hair, right? I wouldn't even record, like y'all wouldn't even see me. Like I wouldn't be here if you think I just get free stuff. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate that comment because I really want to address it to everybody that there's no such thing as free. There's no such thing as free. And of course, my wife, if this is your first time here, we do this. You know what I'm saying? We sideline, and sometimes yeah, we help you. What's up, baby?
So it's not even so much about getting the thing for
Go
free.
ahead.
I think the person's comment was trying to say like that the reviews are disingenuous because the product was given for free. So I think the point to drive home is that whether a company gives you a product quote unquote for free or pays for a review, either way, it doesn't matter. The review that you're giving is a genuine review, regardless of by which the way that product came to you.
Right.
You're telling your truth about that
Right.
product, regardless. And so I think, like I said, the person that was saying that, they were trying to say that, you know, maybe some barber reviewers or whatever are not being honest because they got it for free. And I just want to say that that's never the case with you.
Right.
You're giving your real
I have to. That's
your real experience, you know, with that said product.
Right. And I think the people that really follow me know that. They know that. So if you're somebody that's just coming in and you just seen one video of mine, I can honestly take you back to a video that you're talking about and it says, oh, the Snap FX, they shouldn't have been that. Well, watch my review and see what I said about the Snap FX. You know what I mean? So I completely understand that. I'm just talking for all the YouTubers that can't speak, that there are some that are really telling you their perspective, and that's okay. There are some people that's not, but you got to find your person when it comes to YouTube. Like I don't watch nobody that I feel like I ain't getting no value from. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not just gonna be wasting our time with people that we don't find no value in them from. They're making these videos or that we don't trust. Yeah. So it's like you gotta find your person. There's somebody that says, yo, Nate, cool, I like his videos, but I might like Cuts by Reggie's better, or Tank Be Chopping, or Sean Cuts Hair. And that's fine. That's fine. I truly rock with the people that rock with me. Even if you don't rock with me, we still cool. I'm not even, it's not to that extent. You get what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that everybody's going to have a perspective and a different opinion, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, how you feel about the snap, somebody's going to feel something completely different. That's why it's good to honestly have these people out here doing these reviews. I don't mind, like, I honestly think there could be more people doing it because people's perspective helps everybody, because not everybody looks at things the same way. Like how I care about certain stuff, some people don't, and that's okay. But some people do. There is somebody right now that's like a RPM fanatic that cares about, like, nah, my trimmer needs to have over 7,000 and nothing less. There is somebody out there, and that's okay. Some people don't care. Some people nostalgia with it. They like all the old school stuff. And there should be people out there on YouTube doing nothing but old school stuff. Not should, but there's a market for that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, if you rock with me, cool. You like how I do mines, cool. I'm gonna be honest either way. There's not something that I have gotten that I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it because of the money. Yeah, I like this because no. And I'll come back. I'll come back and like, yo, honestly, this one's creeping up. Just letting y'all know, I don't even use these bad boys no more. Just letting y'all know, you know. But I'm sorry.
And the relationships that have been built because you are so honest about their products. And with that honesty coming from someone in the barber industry allows for these companies to only create better products. They need real feedback.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can just, oh, I got this clipper for free, I'm just going to say all these good things about it, and that's not the truth. And then they have no room and they have no real market research in order to improve on the product.
Right.
So they depend on, you know, people who do reviews. You could go ahead and press the button.
Right.
They depend on people to provide real, honest reviews and feedback so that they can continue to elevate their products.
Black that fast. All right, we back. But nah, that's real. Like I said, if you rock with my stuff, you rock with my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So let me see where we at, because we got some comments for real. All right, let's see. Sarge, all right, man. Have a good week, bro. I can't find the cyborgs nowhere. Yeah, man. Those things is tough. I like them. They tough to get. What's up, Dez? What's going on, bro? I ain't giving Dez no attention. Nah, don't say head Dez like that. What's up, Savage? What's going on? Facts. I use what I like. Right. I'm mad late. What's up, Kyle? It's all right. Ito, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. All the stuff I got, I like. Of course you do. They all babeless. Des got like 15 low pros. Yep. Yep, he do. But it's cool. It's cool. If that's what you like, that's what you like. And that's what we just gotta understand. Like, even in with this YouTube stuff, there's gonna be people that you rock with and some people that you don't. And that's okay. And it's okay. But I like I said, I just wanted to speak on that because it seems like that always kind of been like a thing people say. You know, these YouTubers, influencers on YouTube, they get on this free stuff. They saying everything's great, da 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 da. There are some things I'm like, yo, this ain't making it on my station. Sometimes I say some things making it on my station, but they I like the design of them. It's not because of their performance. Like, if y'all really watch my videos and really see which ones I really get hype about, like for real, you will notice like I still have them. I still have them. JRLs. If you ever see my first video, I have them. Sabers, still have them. Like, there are certain things you just keep. Kyle said he got 15 low pros. Des says 24. Des, whatever, bro. He gonna say, hey, Neek Neek. Yo, you know what?
Hey, bro.
Des, that's too much. I know, right? Des, give something away, bro. Do a giveaway, Des. Do a giveaway. How I'm doing these giveaway, Des, and you ain't doing no giveaways. For everybody on here that think Des should do a giveaway, put a one in the comments. If Des got 24 low pros, my man need to do a giveaway. You don't need 24, Des. I like how everybody be talking about Des. Like, come on, Des, get it together, Des. I think that's funny. Bro had enough low pros to put in his will. You know what? Yo, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. But for those, yo, look, I got it all from you. I know, man. I know. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. But for those that just got in here, we're talking about what is the problem? What's the problem, y'all? We talked about what's problem in the barbering industry. We talked about egos. We talked about toxic influencers, and we talked about a few more things. We talked about licensing, being a hair cutter and a barber, and should people really have a license and stuff like that to be called a barber and all that jazz. But what is a problem in the industry that y'all wish that we can be better at, like on some real? Better put me on with your with Will, Des. I know, right? I know I need to be on that Will too, Des. But now, what's the problem? What's the problem in the industry, y'all? We got about a good 15, good 15 more minutes. And I don't know if y'all noticed, I switched this camera angle. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep it this way instead of this way. I'm keeping it this way. Yeah, I don't know why I changed it. It needed to be changed. I wasn't comfortable. I challenged myself. hmm I do challenge the both of us. Oh, I gotta tell y'all something, but I can't. I can't. I can't do nothing about it just yet. But me and my wife, we're gonna have a challenge. We're gonna have a challenge for the month of April. And what'd you say? We're gonna have a challenge, y'all, and I think it's gonna be a good one. Let me know if y'all think we should vlog it. Let me know if y'all think we should vlog our challenge. Y'all mighty quiet, or y'all ain't paying me no mind. Yes to what? Yes to what, Kyle? You saying that we should vlog it? I think the problem is too much painting people head, but be an awesome cut. Then the paint cone. What challenge? What? I mean, Desmond, what? Oh, let me see. I think the problem is too much paintings people's heads, but be an awesome cut. Then the paint come out makes it looks awful. So the problem is, in another way, is the proper procedure on putting um enhancements on people. We have a problem with the proper procedure on putting enhancements on people. Is that what you're saying, Des? Would you agree? The vlog challenge. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you at the end. I'm gonna tell you at the end what the challenge is. But me and her, we can't do nothing about it just yet. We gotta wait till tomorrow. So 12 o'clock, midnight. Hey, what you watching? So I'll tell you at the end, but at midnight it starts. Midnight it starts. I'm glad you speak. Yes. So the proper procedures. Now, who's really trying to learn the proper procedure of how to put on enhancements? Honestly, anybody in the live right now who has learned the proper procedure how to put on enhancements? Or have you just self-taught? Is there anybody you went to that you seen perfected and you was like, yo, can you teach me how? Or you just self-taught? Desmond said, I never used it. I'm calling Cap, Des. Like, nah, I'm playing. I'm sleeping. Talk. But I be needing them so I know how to blend them in decent. So I'm guessing you said I'm self-taught. Okay, I'm self-taught. Right. There's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate you being honest, Cal. I don't, I don't know. I don't know where sleeping came from. I have no idea either, bro. But yeah, let me see. Dub, what's going on? I tried the enhancements on my hair a couple times and was like, nah, this ain't it. So I'm not going to try it on a customer. Ah, got you. So your own personal experiences made you feel like your client shouldn't get it because of what? Do you feel like you gave yourself the proper procedure on how to do the enhancements? Give us a preview on that line trimmer. Let me see if I can find something I can give you. Come on now. Come on now. All right. So this is what I'll give you. Boom. Preview. That's the preview thumbnail. Okay. That's the preview. That's a dope thumbnail, by the way. That's a dope thumbnail.
Baby, that's yours.
You better believe it. Yeah, that's mine.
Wow.
Yeah. I should do a class on thumbnails. Like, not playing. Let's see.
Oh, that's nice.
Never used enhancements. Savage. I'm surprised. I'm surprised a lot of y'all saying that y'all haven't used them. I just don't like when people overuse it too much, but you do good at not using too much. There, how can I say this? I can literally show, and I know I can show y'all haircuts. I can show you at least about 10 haircuts. And I'll say 5 of them are enhanced. I guarantee you a lot of y'all probably would not understand which ones are enhanced or not. Because it's not about the sharpening of the front line and making it dark, right? It's all about making sure that the hair looks natural. So I can have enhancements all throughout the hair and nobody will really know because I made it so like I made it look natural. Sometimes the front line don't need it, sometimes other areas need it. But that's another story. Uh let me see. I have a mean cowlick, so I need enhancements to on my lineup. Gotcha. No, not that. My client shouldn't get it, but being that I don't know how to do it on myself, I don't want to get it on a client. I don't want to do it on a client. I don't want to go in on a client like I got it together. Got you. Got you. Sorry, that took a minute. Concise got good thumbnails, not gonna lie. Thank you, bro. I bet I could. Dez. Why Dez always gotta say the opposite, bro? Why Dez always gotta say the opposite? Yeah, you do good at not using too much. Honestly, the main reason why, I'll be real with y'all. The main reason why I got good at using enhancements is because I allow myself to learn from someone that has done enhancements for a very long time, but never said nothing about it. And I took their class, I took that course, I seen how they applied it, and that was years ago. Until this day, I still do the same exact thing. There's a process, there's a technique of how to do color. A lot of times when people are, I'll tell y'all this one thing. A lot of times people are trying to do this lineup, they will just go straight at the line and use enhancements. That that is not it. When you line somebody up, and especially if you want it to last, if you want it to last, you never just go to somebody's front. Let's say that you guys did line it up, right? Honestly, I hope you guys line it up first. You should always see what it looks like natural. If you don't comb that hair back, all that hair that's in the front, that line with the trimmer should still be there. If you don't get that under that under area first, hit that with enhancements, and then comb that back down, and then hit it again. Sometimes when you're coming back down, you don't even need to hit it again. You just need to seal it. But like I said, that's another conversation. Some people don't be needing enhancements though. That's facts. You don't do it on somebody that don't need it. Thoughts on commission versus booth rent. I'm going to talk about that. I'm gonna come right back to that. Yeah, your hairline is dying, but you keep it cool. No Diddy. Desmond, get off my live. Get off the live, Des. We ain't gonna start the no Diddy on here, man. But not that my hairline is dying though. That's tough. Enhancements. Don't play with me, Des. Sorry, no, I'm playing. Bro, do you use Photoshop for your thumbnails? I use all right, so let me be real with y'all. Some thumbnails I create, some thumbnails I get created. Some thumbnails are Canva, some thumbnails are Adobe Photoshop. So yeah, I use everything that I could think of to make it look dope. I already placed pause with no Diddy. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. A lot of people did. Even I ain't gonna hold you. We all did. But let me get to this, Samuel. Thoughts on commission versus booth rent. My thoughts, honestly, commission. There's a win-win with commission, right? Booth rent can only benefit when you have a certain system in place. Like, okay, how can I say this? the local mom and pop shops, I would say, like, let's talk about like just business wise. Local mom and pop shops, I would say commission is best, and it's a win-win for everybody. If you are like a Starbucks, a McDonald's, like you already got your foot in the game, you really, you got your numbers down, all of that stuff packed. Booth rent could be a benefit because now you're not looking at things as like how much, how can I say this? How much money can I earn and squeeze every bit of money out of everybody? It's more so like, this is my structure. I know how it works. It works well. This is how much money I know I'm going to get from it, and I'm going to do this and do that with it. You have a whole system that works really well. But I would say to do that, I think you need more numbers than anything. Like you gotta have, like it has to work. I think commission to me is the best of both worlds because there's more benefits on both sides to me. So I like commission. If you ask me that, if I do 30%, 40%, there could be tiers. You get what I'm saying? If you're a barber, you completely booked and you in my shop, yo, congratulations, you just took 10% off your commission. 5%. Some people probably think that's crazy. There's 60-40% right now. You just came in. 60-40% off a commission just coming in is beautiful on some real. Once you start building your clientele, we're going to go to 35. Once you completely book, we're going to go to 30. You know why? Because it's a win-win. I'm still earning. You can make $1,000 in a day. I can make $300 off of that. You make $2,000, I make $600. You get what I'm saying? Commission will always be best for both parties. And a lot of people probably don't even understand when I say both parties, because if the barbershop owner is moving the right way about the commission, because that does matter. That matters so much, that I'm making sure that the system's in place, the products is in place, everything's in place, the marketing budget is in place, new tools, new towels, everything's in place for you to make your money. We can really work. We can really work. And also, that's not even to the point to try to keep you there. Because I also think that it's important for a owner that if you have a barber that's doing that well in your shop and they want to grow and get their own, you teach them the process. So I would say commission over booth rent any day, unless you got about 10 barbershops. Then it makes it a lot more easier when it comes with numbers, to be honest. Oh, dang. Okay. I told my wife once my hairline starts dipping out, like I need an enhancements, I'm going to just go bald, skip all of that. Dang, that's tough. Did you get it oiled up? Des, what are you talking about? Des, right. Cal, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? There you go, dude. Come join the ball game. Terrible, yo. No pause is crazy, Des. I know, right? Supply and demand, right? Thank you for your insight. You're welcome, Samuel. Because I like looking at both sides of things. I don't like looking at it as like I'm just a barber in the shop. I got to look at it as, if I'm the owner of the shop, what benefits me? If I'm the barber in the shop, what benefits me? There is like an equilibrium in that. There is something that can work for the both of us. If you are an independent contractor, you want to just rent out this booth. Rent out this booth. Now, here's the thing. If I was a booth owner, I wouldn't keep my booth rent every year the same. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll tell everybody straight up front. Year one, your booth rent is $800 for the booth. Year two is gonna be 12. Year three is gonna be 15. Year four, let's do 2,000 a month, because by year four, you're fully booked. Now, here's the thing. Whose Who's pocketing more money? You're just one person. If I have 8 people in the shop and we're at 2,000 from everybody, that's 16 grand a month that the owner is getting. Some people are like, yo, I ain't paying 2,000. But what if you're making 6,000, 8,000 a month? But to me, that's like I said, it got to be like a Starbucks and McDonald's. Like that shop is like it is like it's running on like it's just like if you can come straight from barber school. Once you get into this shop, you're gonna make like 3 grand because they getting it. But even with commission, it could be the same exact way. But let's say that you made. Hold on, see now you're gonna have to let me get my calculator out. So if you make 8,000, right, commission in a month, that's 2,400. That's 2,400 that you're dishing out. $400 difference from booth rent to commission. If you didn't, the next month, let's say you only made 6,000. That's 1,800. But on booth rent, it's still 2,000. Let's say you got vacation the next month and you only made 4,000. Commission, that's 1,200 you got to give. Booth rent, that's 2,000. So it really depends on the type of barber you really are to see which one really is more suffice for you. Like, can you truly survive off of being booth rent if the owner is going to continue to raise the booth rent up? It's rent. Rent goes up. Commission. Honestly, commission, especially when you start out, it should be at its highest. And on some real, it can go down. So you just came in the shop. I'm really not gonna make that much money off you, right? I'm thinking as a business owner, you're not really pulling that much clientele, but you need clientele. So honestly, I'm kind of gonna make you feel like you got to get hungry. So look, we're gonna do 50% commission. I know some of y'all like, what? 50 what? 50%? You crazy? Listen, 50% in my shop is different from somebody's 50% in another shop. Because I'm gonna make sure you have everything that you need. I'm gonna teach you techniques. I'm gonna do all of this stuff. Make sure that even at 50%, you still walk away with $2,500 a month. If an owner said that to you, you'd be like, let's get it. Because then now it's gonna make you hungry. And you need to be that type of barber that's hungry to make sure you get those type of type of clients. Once we get past a 6-month trial period, I would say, once you're a halfway book, we're gonna drop down the commission of 45. Now, if you at 75% book, we're gonna drop that thing down to 35. That's a big jump. 10% is a big jump. So if you look at it that way, but mind you, the shop is still providing the stuff that you need. I know most people probably still go with booth rent, but I'm going with commission all day. See, I'm commissioned, but I'm 1099. So yeah. Does that Samuel, does that scare you? Like what made you bring that up? Do you feel like you should be? I think also a better business strategy, even for like if you have an accountant, um, commission is good as well. And we didn't even talk about tips. We ain't talk about a lot of stuff, but yeah. All right, so we'll talk about one more problem, y'all, and I'm gonna get going because I have to get up early. Dumb early, like me and my ideas. Sometimes I really think my wife be having the TV on just for background noise.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I'm not tripping. Oh, I just talked about this. Cal, I talked about this before you got on. Apprenticeship versus barber school. I'm gonna definitely say barber school. If you had the opportunity to go to a barber school, I'll say barber school. If you don't, then of course you're gonna have to do apprenticeship. That was my story. But I honestly feel like the right barber school is way better than their right apprenticeship. That's just my thoughts. I think you learn uh, understanding disinfectants and sanitation, chemicals. Learning all these things is very, very important once you start talking about people's hair. Um, you're like you got to understand something more than just cutting hair. It's more like a lot of people have a lot of skin problems. You got to understand these things. So apprenticeship doesn't always it's not always going to teach you that unless you take a course on that specific thing that you want to learn. But uh I will say barber school. Now, do I think that barber school should be 9 to 10 months? No, I don't think it has to be that long. But I will still pick that route. Anybody else before I hop off this joint? Uh, close out of this. All right, so I told y'all I was going to tell y'all at the end about this challenge that me and my wife are doing. I need y'all. I need. I need y'all to pick. I told you about it.
No, you told me that we were going to do a challenge, but you still didn't tell me what it is.
I did. All right.
Baby.
All right. So this is the challenge, y'all. I need y'all to really rock with your boy. I need y'all to help a brother out. All right. So, and I definitely did tell you because I said we need to figure out how we're going to like do like a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. That's what we're going to do. So me and the wife, we're going to have a challenge. April, the month of April, she has her business. I have mine. Right. So there's going to be 3 things in our business that we're going to have to focus on to try to uh, earn the most. And whoever earns the most out of those 3 things that we do, got to do a giveaway.
So I'm going to push to win, to give something away.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. I'm basically saying that I'm gonna test out has a better marketing strategy on how to help people. Now, this ain't just the. uh, I said 3 things from the stuff that we do. Now, I said our services at the shop. I said that our YouTube for that month, for the month of April, and 1 digital product. That's what I said. You don't remember that conversation? She remembers it. She remembers it. She remembers it. So we're gonna do that, and whoever wins has to give away something. I'm I'm thinking of a gift card to whoever. You get what I'm saying? But we should do some type of giveaway. Like matter of fact, if I win, you got to do like you got to cough up something for my people to give away, and vice versa. Boom. Like, don't you got something what's that thing that's like 197? What's your strategy call?
My strategy calls are not 197.
Oh, don't you have something from like 197?
No.
Really?
No.
I'm bugging. I thought you did. But anyway, I would have to give my service, like I would have to fund to somebody in your industry, your hair braiding industry, and you have to fund somebody in mine. I think that would be a dope thing to do. I think that would be kind of cool because, like I said, the last thing I want to do is just like have a challenge just to earn. I think we all should be challenging each other every day to try to grow. But I want to do something like this. Think it'll be dope. Vlog it and then get back. I think that would be dope. What do y'all think? Honestly, what do y'all think? And what should she give away if I win? What should we make her buy a clipper? And that's coming from her business. Oh, should we make her buy a clipper combo? Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna win. You know why? I got a video coming out tomorrow. And that's the first, and it starts.
Because yours is ready.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
If you
So all right. So wait.
if you really want to play this game with
So
me,
wait.
hey, don't do this.
So are you saying? Hold on. She should buy me something because I'm awesome. Nah, that was Cal.
Oh,
D-
yeah.
Dad said all I heard was giveaway.
Dad said I'm there.
You're right. So look, so you trying to say, all right, you know what? My first video, it don't count. I will deduct whatever that.
No, because if you really want to drop a video tomorrow,
You can drop one tomorrow.
I can drop one tomorrow.
All right then. Drop one tomorrow. I'm serious. I'm a win, y'all. I'm vlogging this too. You already said I should vlog it. See, look, I'm gonna need that blue FX1. Yep, see, that's what Dad's want. So, matter of fact, y'all just let me know and like send me a DM on IG. Let me know what you want so I can make sure it's ready at the end of April. Tell her my birthday is June 1st, please and thank you. Daz, go somewhere. Somewhere. But I honestly think that would be dope, yo. I honestly think that would be dope. And here's the real thing that I'm doing. I want y'all to really see that you can achieve anything that you really want to. You know, like, do we have to do this? No, but it's just something to do. You got to challenge yourself to grow and get better. She's probably better at me than marketing, but we're going to find out in April that she's not. You get what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to stuff like this, I don't play fair. I don't play fair. Her internet's not going to work. I'm going to cut it off. No, I'll play.
My internet is your internet.
Oh no, it's certain devices I can connect. I can disconnect. Man, my computer's okay. Okay. Yo. Okay. Let me get 50 bands. Let me get 50 bands. Let me get 50 bands, bro. What we talking? Yeah, we in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Man, time out. Wait a minute. I don't want to play. But nah, I really want to do this to show y'all that whatever that you have going for yourself, I'm going to show you some of the techniques and strategies and stuff like that that I do to really try to make sure that I'm marketing myself the right way. And you know, YouTube is a whole different beast in itself. My haircut, my services and stuff like that is a whole different beast in itself. And so is digital products. I honestly don't even I do have digital products. Like, well, I call it digital products. It's my t-shirts, right? But I thought about coming out with something for y'all that's under $10. So if y'all, if ask some questions about what?
Because
No, like what's the questions?
like ask like what would be helpful? Like if you could buy a digital product under $10.
Yeah, if you could
what
buy
would
a
you like
digital
the
product
topic to
under
be?
$10, like what would that topic be? Like what would be helpful? See, she's trying to help me win. I appreciate her. Appreciate her.
Because
Y'all
Ryan
gotta get a
Reed-
real one.
because Ryan
Get a
Reed
real
told
one,
me
y'all. We ain't on the same
we
team.
are on the same
Not
team. If
at
you
12
sign
o'clock.
off,
At 12 o'clock, we ain't on the same team.
are.
Like, no, I'm playing. If I hit this lottery, I got everyone. Des, how many tickets did you play, Des? How many tickets did you play? But nah, seriously, if
They
it,
want something social media related.
I don't know. I'm about to ask them, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good. Um, I get the most percentage, Des. I don't know about that one, Kyle. But nah, seriously, what is something for $10 or under $10 that you guys will like to receive? Like a digital product. Like let's say if I made an ebook or just anything, uh, what would that be? Like, what is something that you would love to learn? Would it be the enhancements? Would it be the enhancements? Would y'all value that? If I made like a short little like class in a sense, a digital product that really showed you the step by step about enhancements. Y'all on here, I just need to let me know. It could be something completely different. It could be fading, it could be anything. Are you allowed to buy your own product? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. That ain't gonna count. The evidence of it. This starts at midnight. Make sure she probably, but see, she got a whole Facebook community. She gonna cheat somehow, y'all. Yeah, that would be cool. Enhancements. Okay. Would y'all like something if I did like the best technique of enhancements or something like that? I can create that. I can easily create that. Would you want like how would you want that to be? Like a slide, a PowerPoint? Nope. Fading. Okay. I also Des, I have a class. I have a class that I'll probably get that set up. I have a class that I already have recorded that people can buy. Honestly, I think it's already there, Des. Let me see. But I don't know if it's for that price, just to be honest. Let me see.
I'll even help you just so you have a fighting chance.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? She's gonna help me just so I have a fighting chance. Who do you think you are? Okay, I don't have the class uh out there just yet, but I'm gonna have that class ready by tomorrow. PowerPoint. All right, so I'm gonna do an enhancements class on PowerPoint, showing you guys a step by step, really allowing you guys to really understand how you should go about it and what to be careful of. Some products you should be using, some products you shouldn't be using, and stuff like that. So if we're gonna do this, y'all really gonna rock with me. Let's rock.
As far as the ebook is concerned, do they prefer like a digital ebook or video? They're asking for
He
video.
said PowerPoint. I asked about that.
Oh, a slideshow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I just asked. So yeah, we're gonna do this, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with a brother. Midnight, if you go on ConcisetheBarber.com, CTB brand. If y'all want to support, you can. If you don't, it's up to you. That's, you know, I appreciate it anyway. I appreciate y'all rocking with a brother. But no hate, but women are better at marketing. We're gonna find that out in April. We're gonna find that out in April. Huh. We're gonna find that out in April, Des. But yeah, 15% off right now on t-shirts. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, y'all, so I can hurry up and get stuff ready for tomorrow. Cause nah, they are great at it. I don't know if you ever seen my wife's website, neeflin.com, but that joint is fire. You know, you make mine look like I don't even know. I don't even know a terrible website, but yeah. You're welcome. But for April, you know, I'm gonna give you the compliment now. We got 19 minutes, but yeah, let's get to it. I appreciate y'all rocking with a brother. And a lot of these problems that we talked about, I hope that we got some more insight how we could be the solution to it. And let's keep grinding, keep pushing, man. Allowing the barbering industry be a welcoming industry that we want people to strive in. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all still up at midnight. I appreciate y'all.